Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Monday, the 19th of May. Reading through the Psalms with Robert Murray McShane. Today we read Psalm 72, which is headed a Psalm of Solomon. And he begins, "Endow the king with your justice, O God, the royal son with your righteousness. May he judge your people in righteousness, your afflicted ones with justice." Which may well be a prayer that he himself prayed for himself, saying, God, please give me this justice, help me to be righteous in what I'm doing. And we know that when God asked him what he wanted, he said, I need wisdom to be able to lead your people properly. Or he may even have written this later on when he's praying for the descendants and the kings that are going to follow him, saying, God, you have to help them. And then in verse 12, he says, of the king, for he will deliver the needy who cry out, the afflicted who have no one to help. He will take pity on the weak and the needy and save the needy from death. He will rescue them from oppression and violence, for precious is their blood in his sight. And as I read that, I thought maybe this is something we need to give to all political leaders and say, take note of this. You need to be looking to the needy who cry out, the afflicted ones, the weak and the needy, those that are suffering oppression and violence. Those are the ones that need your help. And it's not that you can just ignore some people, but generally the people that are comfortably off and well educated and have wealth, have means of looking after themselves. The poor and the needy very often are at the mercy of the people round about them. And as you read through the Old Testament, you see time and again God providing for the people on the fringes of society. And he says to people, when you harvest from your field, don't go back and pick up the gleanings. Leave them for the poor to come and collect. They're not stealing your crop. They're collecting what's left over and leave it for them. And so as Christians, we need to have that same kind of attitude. Yes, we work with and encourage the wealthy and the competent and the powerful and the strong because they need God just as much as anyone else does. But we have a particular concern for the poor and the needy, the weak and the marginalized, because we recognize they have no one else to help them. And the other thing that just flows out of this for me is that so often we might not be financially weak and needy, but I know many people who have a fairly healthy bank balance, but have all sorts of other needs and emotional needs and spiritual needs and relationship problems and other issues. And all of us can come to God because God has concern for the weak and the needy. So be encouraged to live like God wants us to, like he is praying for the king. And we know that we can call out to him as well. And Jesus, the ultimate King of Kings, will be exactly the kind of person Solomon prayed for. Be blessed.